proud of our team tonight. It's a big win for us. We really played a decent game up in Madison, and coming out of the last media timeout with under 4 minutes to go, we had the lead, and we got outplayed in the final 4 minutes up in Madison, and we all sat in that locker room after the game really hurting, and felt bad that we let one get away from us, and to Wisconsin's credit, they played better than us. And so we hadn't forgot, and I think there was some confidence coming into the game after the Illinois game, but also that we played well against Wisconsin the first time in stages. And so really proud that we got out with a confident lead and got out to that halftime lead and just really battled. Our theme tonight was fight, all fight. Because of the Pink Day, because of the cancer awareness, we talked about a lot of people are going under fights a lot tougher than just a basketball game. And if we could honor them by just fighting ourselves on the court, it would be a small gesture to all the people affected by cancer. And so I'm really proud of our fight. Simone DeLoach's birthday today, I asked her one thing, a double-double, and she went out and got it. And I told her that could be her best birthday present if she went out and got a double-double, and she did. And they're really proud of them. This is a Wisconsin team that we have great respect for, has played 3 very, very good games in a row. And that's a big win for us to move to 17 wins with this young team. I'm really proud of them.
Coach, you mentioned Simone with a double-double before fouling out late there. She tied her season high with rebounds. Just how big was she for you guys today? I mean, she created a lot of second-chance points for you, which was, I think you guys dominated on that category, but just how important was her performance, both rebounding and scoring?
You know, she was huge. Michaela Johnson, obviously, is a UConn transfer and a really, really talented player, and a lot of people have had trouble defending her, and I thought she really battled it and made it as difficult as possible. We talked at length about 17 or so missed shots 5 feet and in against them the first time. They're a tremendous shot blocking team with great length. They make you make shots, and we found ways to score in the paint, and that's the difference tonight, was the discrepancy in points in the paint. And you wouldn't have necessarily thought that going into the game with Michaela Johnson going at us. Well, a lot of those points in the paint are Simone's, and our concerted effort to drive the ball to the rim. And there was a concerted effort to get points in the paint tonight, and fortunately it worked. It wasn't always pretty. We had some shots blocked, we missed some opportunities, but it was a concerted effort most of the night to get the ball to the paint, and Simone anchored that and was the person that really helped us do that.
What made you emphasize that? Did you see something on film that maybe led you to focus on that a little more today?
Well, I thought in their last 3 games, they do such a great job. They're one of the fewest fouling teams in the country. They just don't put people on the foul line. Nebraska beat them and made 1 foul shot all night in their last game. And so we wanted to try to get to the foul line, but we didn't want to jump shoot as much as they force teams to. It's that chess match. They make you make a lot of jumpers, a lot of shots over them. And we just didn't want to settle for taking step-back threes, pull-up jumpers. Now, we were going to have to make some, and we talked about that. But we wanted to get the ball in the paint.
Coach, there was a few times where we could hear you calling for Simone to get the ball in the post. How happy were you with the way she responded to that whenever her number was called? It seemed like she was able to step up a bit.
Well, Simone's had a great year. She's our most physical post player. She's earned the starting spot because of her physicality, her rebounding, and her ability to defend a little bit more aggressively. But what has really come on is her ability to finish around the basket, and we went to her. Early, late, we kept pounding the ball at her and trying to go at Michaela Johnson. We thought if we made Michaela Johnson work at the defensive end, maybe it would take away some of her legs in transition, maybe it would take away some of her movement at the offensive end, because not only is she a handful to guard down low, she's running into ball screens all night long. And so we wanted her to have to work at the defensive end.
Was there any concern with Simone fouling out and your team only being up by 8 points late in the game?
Well, we have ultimate confidence in Sasha. You know, she's a veteran and she can really score the basketball. We have to manage her minutes, but I always have confidence with her. And we did not go to Lika, who's a really good defender tonight, or Jen Anderson. So we had fouls. We still had bodies to go to. So we weren't concerned overall, because could easily, you know, called on Jen or Lika late in that game. But we're really excited with the way Simone's playing, and despite fouling out, we were going to ride her, trying to ride her to the finish line.
With the way Simone has been playing recently, are you still sticking with that, you know, forwards by committee approach you guys were, you know, first half of the year?
Centers by committee. There's matchups better for Jen Anderson. You know, Michaela Johnson's really good up and down the floor. So there's going to be nice more for Jen Anderson. Leek is still a reliable, dependable defender, and she's the best passing post player we have. So there's spots for all of them, but you know, Leek is or Simone's earned that starting spot right now, but we're not afraid to use all 4 of our centers.
2 games ago against Northwestern, you guys struggled at the line down the stretch. Tonight, you needed some big free throws. You got them, shot 72% from the line. Has that been an emphasis in practice the past couple of weeks, is free throw shooting?
We've taken more foul shots in practice, but the kids are just stepping up and making them. In the last minute tonight, we were 2 for 6, so we weren't perfect, but you know, we want to get there, and we're a better foul shooting team than that Northwestern game, and that one will haunt us. You know, and we're trying to not allow that to be the difference between maybe a postseason invite. Was letting that Northwestern, where we put it behind us, we move forward, and we have confidence in the kids that they're going to make foul shots. And we weren't perfect tonight in the last minute, but we'll continue to get better and better as we get those situations.
Time for one more.
You know, in the middle of the first half, you went scoreless for nearly 4 minutes, but then responded with a 19-3 run. Just how important was that for building a lead and just building your confidence heading into halftime?
Really big. It is not easy to score against them. So for us to put up a 40-point half in the first half was a huge confidence boost and gave us a cushion that we didn't have to play perfect basketball. And you know, we came out and I think held them to 1 for 11 in the first 11 shots of the second half. So not only did you build a lead, our first 4 minutes defending was really solid to start the second half. And by getting to the first media timeout, we feel like, you know, we put ourselves in position to win that game.
Real quick, you have an update on Kayla Hulse?
No, not any more than you already know. There is a strong likelihood that a suspected stress fracture will keep her out the remainder of the year, but we don't have final confirmation on that. She'll be a little bit day to day, but she'll undergo more testing before we have the final diagnosis.